What's up, guys? This is Kyle Kuzma, and you're watching Real Talent. First up, we have Spyro. He's a point guard. Here we go. Spyro brings the ball up. Nasty behind the back crossover. I think what he could have did, once he saw his defender lose balance, he pretty much fell. I mean, he was non-existent. So I would have just shot the ball. So right here, Spyro catches it, fakes his defender out like he's about to shoot. Damn good move. Created that separation right there so he could get to the rim. His defender thought he was about to shoot it. Looks like he's a pretty talented finisher at the rim. That's a tough finish. Going left, shooting it with your right, that's hard to do. So this is being shifty. This is a perfect example. With him dribbling, making it seem like he was going to go right, he was able to go left because he sold that right fake. And that's the biggest part about being shifty, because if you're not athletic, being able to sell moves, that's tough to do. Especially with him, a second defender comes and he's able to finish on the opposite side of the rim at full speed. That's looks easy, but not necessarily. That's tough. So right here, makes another good read. For him to be able to drive baseline and understand that there's a guy on the opposite block that's going to come over from a team defensive standpoint, and being able to find his teammate, that's a great basketball read. That's making the right play, making the right play for your teammate. If we pause this right here, right to where the defender from the opposite block comes, he has multiple options. He has the option for the guy at the top of the key for a wide open three, or if you see the third guy in the paint, the guy in the right corner, that's his guy. He left him, so he has that pass as well. Okay, so this one got his defender off the pump fake. Looks like the players on the opposite team knows that he can shoot it. So the guy runs him off the line. He makes a good read by getting to the rim, finishing, did that pretty well. Spyro, great tape. I think you're a smart basketball player. Just keep developing your game. Obviously it looks like you're pretty young as a player, which is good. That means you have a lot of potential. So just continue to work on your game, make the right play always, because that's winning basketball. Next up is Armani. Dunking brings a lot of excitement to the crowd, can really change the momentum of a game, because obviously it's one thing for you to have a layup and the crowd cheers. We like to say in basketball, dunks are always worth more than 2 points because it energizes everyone. There's multiple steps of dunking. I think that step one is, in his case, him throwing the lob in the air and then taking the correct steps and able to get the right takeoff and explosiveness for the dunk is also important. As you see, he's kind of lining up his steps, trying to figure out where he should jump in correlation with where the ball is. Okay, next up, this is another pretty cool dunk. Going through the lane, 1 foot, 1 hand. I think that he did a great job of, landing too. Especially off 1 foot. A lot of times people may jump off one and it's hard to land on 1 foot. It's a lot of force from you exploding and then your actual body and all your weight landing on the ground. But he caught his balance and, kind of prevented injury from that. So that was great. Next up is Theodora. Here we go, free throw. She steps up to the line, wipes her hands off. A lot of players do that. I know I do that, just so when I'm shooting it, the ball just doesn't slip out my hands. Her rhythm is 1 bounce, 2 bounces, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she pauses. A lot of players always have a certain type of rhythm and a routine every time they get to the line. I know for me, I shoot the same type of shot, same 3 dribbles, line the ball up, kind of the same way on my hands every time. So it allows me to shoot the same shot every time. Let's see what happens. She does a great job of her follow through. Super important at the free throw line to hold it, because you don't want to flick your wrist and not be able to get the right amount of force from a flick. You could tell that she had a good flick by how high the ball is, from an arc standpoint. Okay, next up, so what we got here is a simple 2-dribble pull-up, which is a tough shot to do, especially at the three-point line. Being able to dribble off the bounce and shoot quick is such a rare trait. You see guys like Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Kyrie Irving. It's super tough to do, and for her to do it at a young age is very impressive. Okay, so for this clip, good pass, offensive rebound, another part of the game, being able to stay on the rim and get a second chance point is huge for winning basketball, creates extra possessions for your team to ultimately win the game. And for her, got offensive rebound, that's 2 more points on the board that they wouldn't have had if she didn't do that. Theodora, keep working. Looks as if you are a supreme shooter. It looks like you have great form, great technique at the free throw line, which is all important for basketball players in today's age. So I would say just continue to shoot because it looks like you have it, and why not sharpen it? Let's check out Clay next. Apparently, Clay Skipper is a GQ staffer. So let's see what he has. Oh, old school 3-point competition. Nice little form, little air ball, it's all good. Oh, that's a tough miss. Oh, gotta hit the money balls. Foot was on the line, that wouldn't have counted. Foot was on the line there too. It's a big money ball rack. Ooh. Come on, Clay. I know you got it. 15 seconds, come on. It's a little short on his jumpers right now. Oh, man, it was not good. This should show you that to the average fan, it's a lot harder than what it looks. Just ask Clay. I think that Clay's form and shot looks amazing, looks great. I just think that he wasn't getting enough power in his shots. Maybe wasn't using his legs enough. Maybe wasn't flicking it hard enough. Shot looks good, but you can tell he wasn't doing those two things because majority of his shots hit the front rim, which means he was shooting short, which means he wasn't shooting with enough power. Clay, man, you gotta just get the ball up. It looked good though. It looked good, don't get me wrong. It just was a little short. Last but not least, Jordan. First clip, him going to the rim, trying to finish on the opposite side of the rim. That's super hard to do, even for NBA players. Really impressive, especially for a 10-year-old. Next, we have him moving without the basketball, which is great. His defender wasn't looking at him, so he just kind of just drifted to the corner, trying to find the right spacing for his teammates to make a play. And he took it. Super focused, made the shot, even though got hit. There's a lot of times when people will shoot it and see the people come and will forget their form or just kind of flick it up there to try to get the foul, or they just don't want to get hit. But you should always, as a shooter or a player, making the shot first, no matter what. Next, Jordan brings the ball up. This is one of my favorite clips right here. Put a little handle on him, a little hesitation. He wasn't going the same speed the whole time, so that really allowed him to freeze his defender, and his defender didn't know where he was gonna go. And by the time he sped back up and crossed it over, he was able to get past him and go straight to the rim. Next move, gets the ball, put a little razzle dazzle on him. Great move, but he missed a shot. You can't make them all, so it is what it is. Try again next time. Just made a simple in and out cross between the legs, freezed his defender. His defender didn't know what he was doing, but Jordan knew what he was doing. Next clip, crossover floater, boop, boop. That was so tough. This is probably his best move I've seen. Might be the best move I've seen all day, honestly. Cross, see, that's the hesitation right there. One cross, hesitation right here with his slow cross. His defender didn't know what he was doing, bam, and then crossed him right back over right there for an easy floater. That's super skilled. He definitely watches Steph Curry.
Great. So that's the last one on Jordan, and we're actually going to bring him in.
What?
Jordan.
What's up?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. You know, I just watched a couple of your highlights. You're pretty good, kid.
Thank you.
You have some nice skills, like really nice. Like your handle, you know, being able to like cross people over. There's one clip where you hit somebody with like a between the legs cross and then back between the legs for a floater. That was nasty. It was tough. How much do you play basketball?
A lot.
Every day?
Well, sometimes it's not every day, but most of it, yeah.
Why not every day?
I don't know.
But you should play basketball every day because you got some talent. You can do something with it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir. Keep working. All right, guys. It's been a blast watching film. I'm getting ready for the season, so for me to watch some film, you know, it just excites me. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Out.